Almost all planets are transiting your upper houses this month. You are more focused outward during February, figuring out how you can make your impact on others and the world the most. The Sun is in your 11th house at the beginning of the month. You may associate yourself more with growing friendships within like-minded groups and organizations. You might also consider how these groups are helping you with your overall well-being and feelings of purpose. On February 18th, the Sun enters your 12th house in Pisces, dear Aries. The Sun in your 12th house is an extremely generous alignment. You may likely feel more connected to the world around you and think about ways in which you can help humankind and the planet. You might not become Superman overnight, but your interest in the livelihood of others will peak this month given the Sun's alignment here. This can be an intense alignment for those who are slightly out of touch with their subconscious. It is an excellent time to meditate and tap into your highest self to better understand your truest desires. Venus also begins in your 11th house of friendships, and transitions to your 12th house of the subconscious on February 10th. Venus in the 11th house is all about giving love to those around you, in any way you can. With the Sun's aspect in relation to Venus here, you might be the most charitable person around this month, altruistic Aries. Venus will not likely influence your relationship with your romantic partner here, but you will definitely find another level of kinship with your special someone. If you are a single Arian, you may forego the idea of dating and instead trade it for fun nights out with your group of best friends. You may also realize that a friend may have the potential to become something more in the future. The planets encourage you to explore that possibility this month. When Venus transits into your 12th house, insecurities might arise, but ultimately for a good reason. The 12th house prepares you to deal with any turmoil on the inside, especially as it precedes the first house of ego and outward personality. Venus uses her harmonious nature here to pry out any issues buried within your subconscious so that you can reconcile with your differences and move forward. Mercury begins in Capricorn, your 10th house this month. This is a great alignment for communication within the workplace. You most likely have been running a few meetings, or at least doing presentations that require your direct communication skills the most. This trend continues into February. On the 13th, Mercury transits to your 11th house in Aquarius. You will be excellent communicating with groups and amongst friends. It is a great month to engage in volunteer work, charity work, or investing in an opportunity that gives back to the community. Because there are so many planets in the upper half of your chart, you are likely to see a lot of these working together to create dynamic connections between your professional life, your friendships, and your subconscious. These aspects are generally positive, so not much can go wrong with Mercury in place during February. The most intense day for this inward introspection is the 15th, when the new moon partially eclipses in Aquarius. Take this day to do some deep work within yourself, and reconnect with your childhood dreams. Venus in your 12th house sextiles Saturn in your 10th house today. You are sure to reach some sort of impasse at your job this month that will ultimately lead to an auspicious opportunity today. Keep following the yellow brick road, dear Aries. This is an excellent alignment to make decisions in the workplace and reach compromises that are for the best interest of everyone involved. Mercury in your 11th house sextiles Uranus in your house today as well. This is a wonderful alignment, filled with opportunity. You might be introduced to a person at the right place and the right time. This is a symbol of lucky events to come over the next 2 weeks, so be on the lookout. With Venus, Mercury, Uranus, Saturn, and the Moon all playing their roles today, it is best to sit back and watch the cosmos play. They are certainly up to something. On the 25th, Venus in the 11th house squares Mars in the 9th house. This is a challenging aspect between Venus in your house of friends and Mars in your house of expansion. Today will be interesting when it comes to your love life. Whether you are single or in a relationship, you are sure to receive an influx of emotions. You might feel more aggravated towards your partner, especially if there is unresolved conflict from the new moon eclipse on the 15th. Use this opportunity to talk things out in both real times and in the bedroom. While Venus and Mars may clash, Their chemistry in the bedroom is purely undeniable. If you are dating and begin to feel distrustful towards your potential mate, don't panic, but also listen to your intuition. Are there red flags? Is this baggage from a past relationship? The universe urges you to go with your gut and don't overthink. You might be tempted to get away from your partner this month. You might need some space, and this is perfectly fine, as long as you communicate. Ambitious Aries. Because the planets are in your outer houses, you will look out to the world rather than in your personal life. On the 28th, when Mercury squares Mars, you might feel extra hostile. Know that your words can cut, so be careful what you say and how you say it. This alignment might also make you feel more defensive, as Mars doesn't know when to put his ego aside for the sake of a rational discussion. Ego aside.